Vaccines. Okay, remember immunity. We've got active or passive immunity. We've got naturally acquired, and we've got artificially acquired immunity. The natural immunity is the same thing as innate immunity. That's the rapid response by the body to invaders. The passive immunity is what goes between the mother to the fetus. The active immunity, that's acquired immunity. We can get it from prior exposure. That's the humoral side of it. Remember the memory cells within the humoral system. And we can get immunity through vaccinations. That's via the cell-mediated pathway, and it is artificially acquired immunity. Vaccines promote immunity to specific diseases by stimulating immune responses. So it is, I see a cell, it's an invader, I've got the vaccination, I can attack it right away. I don't have to go through the whole process of developing the antibodies. I know how to do it already. They stimulate antibody production and T-cell mediated immunity. We have several different types of vaccines. The first one is the live attenuated vaccine. That means they take a live bacteria or a virus and they weaken it. They weaken it to the point where it won't make people have the disease. And these are healthy individuals. However, heaven forbid we give this to someone who is immunocompromised or immunosuppressed. That means their immune system's not working because they could get the disease. So we don't give live attenuated vaccines to people who are immunocompromised. Examples: the measles, mumps, and rubella vaccines, either separately or as the combination of the MMR. We don't give the oral polio because that's a live attenuated vaccine, so we don't give that to immunocompromised people. And another example within this group is varicella, and that's chickenpox. The next type of vaccine is the inactivated or killed vaccines. We've killed them. They are dead, but their husks are still there, and the husks can stimulate the antigen-antibody response. So it can't cause infections. They're dead, so you can give it to immunocompromised people. It won't cause the disease. However, it is a milder form of immunity, and we are going to need booster shots for this one. Examples: the inactivated polio vaccine, that's the injection form, and the inactivated influenza vaccine. Toxoid vaccines. That's our third major type. Some bacteria cause diseases by secreting toxins. They're secreting poisons into the person's system, and that's what's making them sick. So in developing the toxoid vaccines, we take the toxins themselves and inactivate them. That's what's making the people sick. And then we give those inactivated toxoids or toxins back to the person in the form of vaccine. And again, it can't make the people sick because the bacteria is not even there. It's just the toxins. But it can provide immunity. Examples: diphtheria and tetanus. Lastly, we've got the component vaccines, where they take only a piece of the antigen, not the entire bacteria, just a piece of it, and make a vaccine. Because we're only using a piece of it, that's enough to stimulate the body to have an immune response, but it's not enough to cause the disease. Examples: the Haemophilus influenza type B, the Hib shot, and that's used to prevent a specific type of bacterial meningitis. And then the hepatitis B and the hepatitis A vaccines.